going, guys? Andrew here.
And Caleb.
Welcome back to another podcast. LCR.
Lights.
Camera.
Reaction.
And
we are not reacting to any movie today.
Heck no.
Because we have some headlines to talk about.
Well,
if anything, there are only two movies to talk about. That was originally planned. And those movies were not good.
No.
I didn't see any of them.
Yeah, Pet Sematary was decent. The ending sucked. And Hellboy was complete fucking garbage. So,
all right, well, that wraps the LCR.
We'll see you guys next week. No, but for real, we're just gonna talk about some news. I'm looking at my look. Do you see that? This is the most unorganized list of things to talk about.
I mean, compared to previous LCRs?
No, probably not. They're all pretty messy. But the big topic today is Disney Plus. They launched.
Yes.
The 11th, I think, is when.
It did launch.
No, everything that they were gonna say.
Oh, okay.
It was 50 tweets.
When is it dropping then?
Hey, we'll get there. That's the bulk thing.
I just want to know.
We're just gonna talk about some little BS stuff for filler time.
Dope.
Starting with this one, this is a good one to start off the bat. Nobody asked for it, and just like Slenderman, they're 10 years too late.
Slenderman.
They are making a Minecraft movie.
Oh yeah.
Live action.
Mm-hmm.
2022 March 20th or something. It's confirmed now. It has a date.
I just remembered. Shout out to my favorite Twitter channel, whatever Twitter channel is called. Go follow Perfectly Cut Screams, everybody. It is perfect.
When you showed me this morning.
They have some great quality posting.
I just live action. So is it
animation would have been perfect.
But so is it going to be live action and then they go play Minecraft and then they become the characters?
Kind of like what the Playboy Meal's trying to do with being sucked into the world.
Yeah.
Or
is it
the main character is Steve.
Live action.
Like the character you play as.
That's his name, right?
Yeah, Steve.
I never
and
played Minecraft.
They gave a girl name. I think it's Al. I don't know. They had Steve. He's OG, and then they added the girl in later. So I don't really remember her name. I think.
Anyways,
that's when I faded away from it.
It's just unnecessary, and it's super late. I mean, I know Minecraft is still popular, but it's not as crazy as it was.
Actually, I'm pretty sure I told you this before. It is back on top as the most played game
over
live.
Fortnite.
Yeah, Fortnite fell because I think Minecraft was always at a steady level, and then Fortnite peaked, fell back down. Minecraft is still has the most active players.
Will Fortnite die?
Yeah, I think Apex really helped.
Yeah,
try
to kill it.
You have it downloaded and still haven't played it, right?
Yeah, I'm a phony.
Are you ever gonna play it?
I don't know. Is Andrew ever gonna play video games?
I think that's the real question.
Yeah. But yeah, so that's just the thing I saw this morning, and all the comments were just why? Why? We don't need this.
Well, that was announced forever ago, right?
I think it was, but now it's confirmed.
Uh-huh.
It's a set date.
Before it was just a post on IMDb and nobody took it seriously.
It just said Minecraft movie, but now they're yep, March something 2022.
It can't look worse than Sonic though. I have that much to say.
Could not wait for that trailer, dude.
Dude.
I cannot wait for that trailer.
It's gonna be amazing.
It's gonna be great.
I'm totally wearing my Knuckles hat for that.
Yeah, I finally use it.
Dude, are we gonna see? We have to see Tails. Are we gonna see Knuckles?
Do you think Amy or Knuckles is more likely to be shown?
If anything, you have to show all four of them.
Right?
That's the core.
Yeah, that's the core.
But if they just splurge and show us realistic Rouge the Bat.
What about the big purple dude that goes
Big
fishing?
the cat?
Yeah.
That'd be great. I'd love to see my dude Vex.
Vex.
Vector.
Dark Sonic, whatever.
Really? You can't remember his name?
Stop. Hold on.
The edgiest person in the world?
What is his name begin with?
An S. 6 letters long. It's the edgiest name you can give a character. We all have one. It's a a principle of light. You can't have light without a...
Oh my God, Shadow. I'm done. I'm done.
I'm going to bed.
We all have one. Son of a bitch.
Yeah, that probably made it worse.
I was just like, we all have one. How could...
I was going to say it's like the cutest name you can give a cat. It's like a black cat.
Shadow.
Yeah.
That's pretty cute. Anyways, I can't wait for that trailer to drop.
It's going to be amazing. Dude, just to see Jim Carrey as the Dr. Robotnik, Dr. Eggman himself.
I hope they've confirmed that, like, it's him. It's not just, like, his voice.
Oh, yeah. Oh. No, I think it's confirmed that it's his actual body.
So it's going to be him. Okay,
Yeah.
that's cool. That's going to be
And
awesome.
his bronze nipples on his suit.
The Witcher, the show that maybe got Henry Cavill fired as Superman, will be coming out roughly the last 3 months of this year. So,
Ooh.
on Netflix.
So we should be getting a trailer for that, a teaser soon.
Teaser soon, yeah, for that. The Witcher 3.
Have they announced how long it's going to be first season?
No, my bet's like 10 episodes.
That'd be nice.
8 to 10 probably. First season, so they
Have
probably...
you played The Witcher?
No, I never have.
It looks fun.
David has it.
Has he played it?
Of course not. Will he ever play
Does
it?
David play video games?
Yeah, that's the real question.
What does David do besides lose weight? I feel like it's the only thing he does
Art. He'll never listen to the podcast. Yo, he's admitted to me. Oh, get ready, David.
now. No.
The last skit he saw was the one before The Detective.
I'm judging him so hard. Pizza Time? No.
No.
What was the last one? Please hold?
Maybe Please Hold?
Maybe.
Maybe, because I was talking about tennis, and David's like, what are you talking about? And I'm like, excuse me? You're our friend, and you don't know what tennis practice or tennis time is, whatever.
Tennis practice.
Yeah, tennis
tennis time. Pizza practice, tennis time. There we go.
And then I looked at all the all the skits, and he's like, honestly, I don't remember which one I saw last. And I'm like, David.
You put it on the background when you're doing your art.
Apparently he has time for
Your
nothing.
posters.
He had no time for Star Wars Celebration, but apparently he made time.
David looked like he was thinking about stuff in those videos. I'll be honest.
But yeah, so I don't even know that got onto that tangent. Oh, video games, Witcher 3.
Oh, yeah.
David owning it.
Wow.
Let's do some podcast. Let's do some. I saw the word podcast, but let's do some box office numbers right now. Captain Marvel sitting at number 1, 387 million. Us at number 2,
Oh.
164 million. So there's a good in between. There's some wiggle room.
A little bit.
A little wiggle room. Shazam still hasn't crossed 100 million. It probably will this weekend.
What? Yeah, I guess it is the second.
It's at 96, so it's definitely gonna pass.
Do you have any more?
Yes, one
Okay.
more, because this is just embarrassing. Hellboy hasn't even passed 13 million,
Hellboy has $2.
and it's
How many people were in the theater when you went to go see it?
we had like diehard fans. There was like a row of
I feel so bad for them.
there's like 8 people. Like they just bought out the entire row.
That's heartbreaking.
Yeah. Well, like I don't know. They might have liked it.
Was it in Dolby? Did you see it in Dolby?
Oh no. Well, we saw it like just at the AMC in DeKalb.
Oh, duh, I forgot you're. Yeah.
Yeah, I wasn't down here.
I wonder what the closest one in DeKalb is. I don't think Randall
Dolby?
has one. I think Randall's just
maybe
IMAX.
like Rockford.
Maybe.
My bet. If not, probably Chicago.
I saw a Instagram post from Dwayne because I didn't know he was a producer on Shazam,
Oh,
and Shazam was originally going to be an origin story for both of them, Black Adam and Shazam.
I'm glad it wasn't.
Right? That they were having the problem that they couldn't find a way to
I think Black
make both
Adam
of them work.
needs his own movie.
Yep.
Because how I've heard it is that he's more of an anti-hero than a villain.
Yes.
So, which is kind of cool.
Mm-hmm.
But like at first I was a little disappointed because I was like, can Dwayne Johnson like just be a villain for once?
Right.
Like, I don't know. I think it was Stuckman who said it in a review once that like Dwayne Johnson needs his defining role. Like, for Schwarzenegger, it was the Terminator.
Are you telling me that the game plan wasn't a defining role for him?
Like, it was.
I will
like,
joke on that, but I love that movie.
Oh, I love
That's
that
a really
movie.
good
It was
movie.
like probably my first like Dwayne Johnson movie that I like really loved. That or the Walking Tall, like with the baseball bat.
Oh yeah,
That's a good one.
I mean, the Scorpion King is like.
But like, it's not iconic. That's a joke. People freaking laugh at that.
But as far as like Dwayne's roles, that's the one that sticks out as like his like that was like his debut, right?
Yeah, that was like his debut as an actor.
So that could still be
But like, it's not.
iconic.
I mean,
his debut.
I feel like if you ask a random person, like my mom is in love with him, I would probably ask her. She probably wouldn't even know that. I feel like it's really people that like are into movies that know that joke that he was in the Scorpion King and then he comes out as a big CGI scorpion at the end. I just don't know if he's gotten like his role yet. He doesn't really. He's just in movies and like I feel like he doesn't really play a character. He always plays himself.
He's always a supporting character too.
And so I really hope that Black Adam feels more like a character. I hope it feels more like a character than it just feels like Dwayne Johnson's superhero powers. That's my biggest concern is that everything he plays is like, oh, you're playing yourself. And so I would like to see him just playing a character and then halfway through the movie I'm like, wait a minute, this is Dwayne Johnson. Like, but I don't know if we'll ever get that.
I mean, this will probably be the movie. I have faith that's going to be.
Oh no, I have faith. I just hope that like
this will be it for him.
It's like, I just hope that like he really does like try not to be himself because like he is going to be like an anti-hero and he always plays the good guy.
Dude, oddly enough, I feel like the movie that he's the most different besides like Walking Tall, where he's actually acting serious, Jumanji. He's just acting like a insecure boy in a rock's body.
Yeah, I never saw whatever that movie was called that came out last year. The Tower movie.
Right. Yeah. Yeah, I literally just looked like him
whatever.
with a prosthetic leg. Total tangent. We mentioned Scorpion King. When I brought up Scorpion King, I know they're treasured to some people, but I still feel like they're bad movies and kind of a joke. But can we get like solo Mortal Kombat movies? Can you imagine just a Scorpion movie or a Sub-Zero movie? Or a Scorpion and Sub-Zero movie?
That'd be cool.
That'd be dope. And then like a Raiden.
Now, do they like?
And it'd be its own universe because then people are crossing in and out.
Do they have like like lore? Like, do they have like comics and books on them and all that?
I used to just like binge that on like nights, some random nights on YouTube. I was like, Mortal Kombat, Apocalypse. I'd always like do like Sub-Zero because that's my favorite one. And I was like, oh, he has a story. I was like, Mortal Kombat, Apocalypse, story or cutscenes, and they go through all of this. Like,
okay.
Like each character has their own storyline.
Okay, so they definitely could do something in that nature.
Dude, I forgot what game it was, but like the opening cinematic or like the story behind it is it's just like a bunch of people, like no sides, and they just run at each other. And they're just fighting in an open field, and like a temple pyramid just comes out of the ground, and they're like, we got to go to the top of that. So they're all fighting each other, trying to get to the top of the mountain. It's pretty dope. Can you imagine that in on the big screen?
Could you just imagine like watching a trailer, not knowing really what it is? Like it has like a vague name, and then like at the end, like you just see Scorpion, and you're just like, oh,
exactly. And then,
Mortal Kombat.
That would be the thing, dude. Oh my god, dude. This is what I'm looking forward to. Like, this is on the top of the list of things I'm looking most forward to. It's just going to a convention or like E3. And we've already made like a name for ourselves. And it's like, oh, why is the White Panther guy? Why is he here? Is he developing a game or something? It's like, no, I just have a special trailer that I want to show you guys for something. They're like, oh, he's working on a game? And then you see all this stuff. It's like, I don't think this is a game.
Right.
And then you hear like the Mortal Kombat. They're like, oh my god. And then you get that Star Wars-esque crowd cheering.
Dude, see, like
that you're getting this dope-ass movie.
Like, oh, do you guys want a trailer?
I keep hitting the mic.
Like, do you guys want a trailer? Like, I wish I could just do that. Like, I just like we're at a convention and then I'm just like, oh, did you guys like want to see some footage? And then just everybody's like, idiot, yes.
You just pull out your phone. You're just like, all right, everyone, get around.
Front row, here we go. I'll turn up the volume all the way for you. So
I'll cup my hand around the speaker so you can hear.
Oh man,
I couldn't imagine, dude, because you've seen how hype people get at game announcements.
Seriously.
But to be able to announce, and when you get like, could you imagine for you, God of War, like going on stage?
Oh hell yeah.
And like, I'm sorry to let you get down, guys. It's not a game, but I got something just as good.
I feel like there would be people that are really pissed though that it
Oh
would
yeah,
be a game.
yeah.
So he's like, oh sorry, but like, it's still gonna be really
or maybe
good.
on like an off year.
Yeah.
You know,
a game just came out and then something, maybe they're like,
The next year.
DLC, but it's like, nah, bitch, this is a movie.
Or maybe like you announce the DLC and they're like, but wait, there's more, and then you walk out.
There you go. That's how you do it. That's how you do it.
All right, we can't upload this because I don't want anyone stealing that idea.
Oh.
Who makes God of War?
Santa Monica.
Santa Monica. What else have they made?
I don't really think anything.
Okay. So literally when they come on stage, it's like, all right, new God of War.
Pretty much, yeah.
It's not like Bethesda where it's like, oh, like Skyrim or this
Fallout
or that.
yeah. No, nothing like that. So.
Damn.
I know.
That kind of gives it away, but who knows?
That's the dream right there. That's what the end goal is.
God, that was a huge tangent.
Seriously. I don't even know where to segue into that.
You know, I'm saying it now. I'm gonna be Sub-Zero. That's my fucking dude. Do you know the story behind Scorpion Sub-Zero? Or like any story at all?
Not the lore, really.
I think the bare bones of it was the original Sub-Zero and Scorpion. Scorpion killed that Sub-Zero, and so now the current Sub-Zero is the brother, and so that's why there's that huge beef because he's like, you killed my brother, so I want to kill you, blah blah blah. Even though a character dies in every match.
So Scorpion, in a way, is more powerful or has the upper hand because he killed the original.
Yeah, maybe. But you could also say that was the weaker Sub-Zero. The younger brother was more potential. I don't know. I've never played a game. When the new one comes out, I look at all the fatalities and that's it.
That is it. I'm in it for the fatalities.
Yeah. I'm just not a traditional fighting game guy. I got my Smash Bros. And that's it.
Yeah, I enjoy it for a minute, but like, I can't learn all those moves. And then like, because when like the person's like ready like to do the fatality, and then you're like up down triangle up swirl 360, and then you miss by an inch,
and then they just do a little like little punch.
Like, well, that was anticlimactic.
Yep, all that work
For nothing. I guess I'm just gonna YouTube it.
Shit.
Oh man, I'm gonna jump to one.
All right.
No, that's a little too depressing.
Oh my god. Is it how depressing?
Pretty depressing.
Oh, okay. Just get out of the way.
Oh, okay. Well, I was just gonna talk about Notre Dame.
Oh, yeah.
And if you had any, like, I don't know. When I saw that, I was just like, damn, like.
Yeah, when you texted me, I was kind of like surprised.
It's just like, cause like obviously.
Is it a world wonder?
No, but like it's like I think it's like the cathedral, like one of the cathedrals, and
over the chapel.
Yeah, and I don't know what politician in the country said it, but they said like he has like a 5-year plan to like restore it.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, it was the prime minister.
Yeah, prime minister
or whatever.
And I was just like, like, yeah, it's like it's good that you restore, but like it's never gonna be like the same.
Oh yeah,
from what it was, and so like I'm just like, damn, like.
To be fair though, I did follow up on some of it. The major damage was just to the wood stuff to it, and the inside's still pretty well intact.
Yeah,
the only thing that broke was the wood and outside.
Was saved. There was a few things that got destroyed, but it's just like, especially like when you saw the steeple collapse, you're just like, oh my gosh, like I don't know. It was just kind of shocking.
That's like the closest thing to like 9/11 we've had.
Yeah,
like seeing a building fall.
Right, and like such like an iconic building, and like I remember the Rotten Tomatoes did an article yesterday of like 24 movies that had like where like the cathedral like had a like prominent part into it, and so I was just like looking at it, and I'm just like, damn, it'd be nice to like. It'd been cool to like go there. Like my mom got to go last year to go
shit.
walk it and stuff when it was like they were still remodeling it. And yeah, it's sad. I mean, at least like it wasn't like a bombing or something.
Oh yeah.
That'd be on like.
Have they discovered what happened?
I have no idea.
What started it?
I just assumed that there was construction obviously happening.
Yeah, because they had the scaffolding all around it.
Something just sparked.
Some asshole in his cigarette.
Yeah, don't smoke.
And you know what? It was probably one of those long cigarettes, the Corella Deville French cigarettes.
You know that guy had a long freaking mustache.
Kind of off topic, but JonTron released a video. What was it on? Literally his most recent video. And he made a reference to like, it was on some like fake doctor chiropractor dude, and he did this bit where he was the Hunchback.
Oh,
and this was literally like the day.
Is he like? Oh wow!
It was the same day that it happened.
That's a little.
And obviously he
surreal.
filmed it way before, and he didn't say he was the Hunchback of Notre Dame.
You
but
can
it was
just tell,
like,
though.
It's like, this is weird. And obviously he wasn't like making fun of the Hunchback. He was just saying that because he's chiropractor. That was the topic of the video. So Hunchback, blah, 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 makes sense. And like, I saw that part, I was just like, wow. I feel like that's going to get backlash from somebody.
Probably.
Like, how dare you?
Everything's going to get backlash.
Even though he filmed that like a month ago. Whoa. What was that?
That hurt.
You were making the motion of moving on.
Yes, but then my body was like, "Nah, screw you. You're gonna."
You know what? I don't think
reflex.
I've seen Hunchback all the way through.
It's good.
Is it?
It's a darker one.
I think it's got one of the most underrated love interests, whatever her name is.
Oh yeah, she's good.
She's the one I always forget about.
I love the villain.
Oh yeah, with the weird.
His death is really
hat.
good too.
Spoilers.
Oh, come on. It's a Disney movie. Every Disney villain, literally every Disney villain in like that Renaissance era died from like falling pretty much. Scar fell.
Yeah.
Gaston fell.
Well, Scar didn't die from the fall.
No, but like he still fell. Like
into the teeth of
this
hyenas.
dude falls off the cathedral.
Gaston.
Yeah, I said Gaston
Yeah.
falls. Like it was the cop out way to kill people.
It's not
The
his
guy
final, I
from
guess.
Mulan just got launched into the air.
That one was creative.
It was fun. That's a good death. I'm gonna move on to some DC news.
All right.
This one's pretty short and simple. Birds of Prey has rap production, so trailer in the upcoming months.
Excited for it.
Probably.
A little
weary
because it still feels like Suicide Squad. It doesn't feel like new DC quite yet.
Yeah, not yet. Because like you're gonna see Harley Quinn. Obviously, I'm
Right.
just excited to see Ian McGregor
Black
as
Mask.
Black Mask.
Hell yeah.
That's gonna be really
Is
cool.
Katana coming back?
Who gives a fuck, man?
Katana was.
The only one that
problem.
everybody cares about is Harley Quinn.
Yeah.
And I guess like I don't know if this was like in a dream or if somebody said it, but apparently her tattoos that like say puddin or whatever on them are like crossed out now.
Oh.
So like have they broken up? Is it over? Did I just
What's the
make that up in
point?
my head? I don't know.
What's
Am
the
I
point
insane?
of crossing it out?
To show that Jared Leto is now a vampire for Sony? I don't know.
But even. Whatever.
Whatever. But in following
It's not crossed out. It says pudding with a G instead of pudding. She just really likes pudding.
John Cena is in talks to join Suicide Squad. Will he play the Invisible Man? We might not know, but
That needs to happen. And literally, he's just doing this all the time. His little hand movement. He's like, "What? What are you doing? What are you talking about?"
you don't see me. Some say I'm
Can
better
we
than
get? I love that they're both wrestlers. Can we get
Drax. Yeah,
and Cena? And they're like, I hear
that
someone.
needs to be like an SNL skit.
Right?
Why isn't that an SNL skit yet? Where like Drax is just not moving, and then John Cena is just doing this the entire time, and that's the skit. Okay,
Yeah.
that's it.
Literally, that's
I
it.
just sold it to you guys.
If we had paint and some John Cena looking clothes, we could totally make that our own skit. But I don't feel like getting one of us painting each other up to look like Drax. Moving on.
We were just talking about it today, so this is a little weird that this news came out just a few hours ago.
Oh shit.
New Mutants is rumored to be delayed even more. And now there are rumors that it's just going to get launched onto Disney Plus.
Why? It does have the feel of like a Netflix movie. I will say that.
Yeah.
But just drop it. Just put it out there. Well, I assume because it's made by Fox.
Yes.
So would Fox sell it to Disney to cut their losses?
Yeah, because Disney's not going to make anything off of Dark Phoenix because it's solely a Fox movie.
So I think it's up to Fox thinking, put it in theaters. Will they get more money by putting it in theaters or selling it to Disney? I think that might be
the question.
What's going on behind closed doors. Which makes sense if Disney's like, we'll give you $50 million. Even though maybe the budget's $50 million, so they'd be like $80 million.
Yeah, $80 million, $100 million, whatever the budget was.
Little over the budget.
You want to double your budget, pretty much.
Yeah, well, or at least break even on a movie that you're like, all right, this is gonna suck. Like if I looked at Suicide Squad, I'd be like, oh, all right.
I wish we had a streaming service.
I don't know how to save this. You at least want to break even.
Yeah,
cut your losses, literally.
So and then that would be a good thing for Disney Plus. Be like, hey, check out this movie, New Mutants on Disney Plus.
And they could use that and keep that in their canon.
Yeah,
because even though it's by Fox, Disney's like, we own it, so we can buy the rights to those versions of the characters, maybe. Mm-hmm. And they're young, so could totally transition them.
I just think it's kind of crazy that we were just talking about this today, and then more news came out about it.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Next on my topic, it might be a little late, but I just wanted to mention that the new season of American Horror Story is announced.
What's this one about? Have they said?
The title is AHS 1984. It is going to be an homage to the slashers.
Ooh, okay.
So
I say ooh, but I'm not going to watch it, so what's the point?
Right.
I mean, I don't hate it.
No.
If you're a fan of it, I'm happy for you.
I haven't watched the last season.
What was the last season?
Like the Antichrist cult season.
I mean, it's cool. It's cool how they have these seasons, and I loved season 2, but not enough to come back to the show.
No.
Or even finish season 2. I think I stopped on the last episode.
I was really into it until the political season, and then it just kind of drowned out for me, and I just thought it was kind of.
You know what it is? I remember why it was. My girlfriend and I, in high school, would watch it with our friends who were dating, and that was our thing every week. We'd watch a new episode of season 2.
Every Wednesday or whatever.
And then we broke up before last episode.
Oh, no.
It's like, it's not going to be the same, so we can't do it.
I've
never seen it since.
I've talked to some people about it because Ryan Murphy is the creator, and he's known for Glee and Nip Tuck. And
2 very drastic
Yes. And
series.
We've talked about is that he has amazing ideas.
Oh, yeah.
Because I've never seen Glee, but apparently the first season of Glee is amazing. And then the show kind of loses its flame as it goes on.
It's not still going, is it?
No. It ended a while. It pretty much ended once that one dude died.
Oh, yeah.
So.
But it still went on for a while.
It went on for a while. I think it was, I feel like.
It was a huge thing.
I remember that thing was huge.
Shit to the point that people are like, wait, Don't Stop Believing came from a band and not Glee?
Right.
Like, that was crazy.
Nip Tuck, it was the first season's like amazing, and it was good for a few more, but
yes.
Sorry, I just got a text. And like American Horror Story, like Murder House, season 1.
Yes.
It's amazing. Season 1 is amazing.
It looks good.
You've never seen season 1?
No, I've only seen season 2.
Oh my god!
Literally, I've only seen season 2.
Season 1, American Horror Story season 1 Murder House is like one of the best seasons of just television.
Oh my god,
dude!
I've seen a few of the first episodes and I couldn't get hooked. Like I've seen season 2 and then I remember I watched it with somebody. I don't know who I watched it with. Maybe I watched it by myself. No, I watched it with somebody. I don't remember. And yeah, I saw the first few episodes. I just didn't get hooked. I guess.
Yeah, I love season 1, and then
I think it was just because that was already like 6 seasons in. I'm just like, I'm not gonna catch up to this. I don't have enough interest.
And so after like season 1, I did like season 2, season 3. I was like, nah. Season 4, I was like, nah. And then season 5, if I'm not mistaken, was Hotel.
Mm-hmm.
And that was the season that I was like, yeah, I like this season. This is good. And then they did Roanoke, and I was like, no, that's bad. And then they did...
What was Roanoke?
It was... it's like the story about like this... The actual story of Roanoke is this like village of people that just go up and missing. Like they just vanish. Right. Now, American Horror Story Roanoke is these people... are like filming like a reality TV show living in this house that is on like the land where Roanoke was. And then like these actors are these ghosts and they're haunting them, but like everything's fake. Like there's a button for like the drawers to pop out. Right. And like,
so kind of like Until Dawn.
Yes. And so like you're watching it and then halfway through the season, there's a twist because one of the actors, I think it was Evan Peters, gets murdered by a real ghost. And you're like, oh, shoot. So, like, the ghosts are real. And it was cool for, like, 30 seconds. And then the season just kept on sucking. And then, the political season was just a joke in general. It was such a joke because, like, at the end, Evan Peters gets shot and dies. And you're just like, if anything, I wanted him to win. Like, just because to show how fucked he was, but he ended up dying. I'm pretty sure that's how it ended. And so...
Interesting.
I mean, not Colt. 1984.
It's kind of dope.
I like slashers, so I don't really know what it's going to do. If it brings new, unique characters like Twisty the Clown, which I really liked him. If you have a new terrifying creature, cool.
Yeah.
So, yeah, we're going to move on. Oh, this one's fun.
Yeah, I didn't think we talked about AHS for that long.
I know. It felt good. But here we go. I had to take a screenshot of this tweet. So, Mark Hamill at 1:47 in the morning on April 17th retweeted this girl who asked, "Did Luke Skywalker die a virgin?" And Mark Hamill tweets back saying, "Make up your own backstory. It's undetermined. But in the one I made for him, the answer is no." And apparently everybody is losing their freaking mind over it because there's all the speculations now, like, oh my gosh, like, was Rey like his daughter?
Oh
like,
my god,
what's going on? Because it's like Rise of the Skywalkers.
That would be such a slap in the face to Rian Johnson. They're like, no, fuck you. She is. Her parents are important people.
And like, then like, people are like asking Mark Hamill this, and they're like, "Is Disney mad at you?" And he's like, "I don't care. The movie's filmed. Disney can fire me." Like he's like, "I just like messing with fans." Like,
and he's
do.
The character. He needs to think a certain way to get into character.
Right. That's what I'm saying.
So if there's a certain part of his backstory that's not filled in, he can fill it in for himself. We haven't really talked about Star Wars.
Oh, don't worry, it's on here.
Okay.
Yeah, don't worry.
So I have certain things I want to talk about that trailer.
Yeah, we'll talk about that. But I have I have 3 more little things to talk about, and then Star Wars, and then Disney Plus. So
sweet.
This is a little old news, but I just wanted to bring it up because it's
old news.
Kevin Feige has confirmed in a way that I think it's pretty much confident that X-Men will not be in Phase 4.
Right.
So. People are pretty pissed about that. I'm not, because X-Men needs a freaking break. Give us 6 years to breathe.
6 years?
I say give us 6 years.
A phase is usually like 4 years.
4 or 5.
4 or 5. 6 is a little too much.
But I don't need an X-Men movie.
True.
We've had so many.
I'll take Easter eggs and cameos.
Yes, I will take Easter eggs and cameos. I don't need.
Like, what happened to your building, man? I don't know. Boy's glasses fell off and lasers came out of his eyes. I was just like, oh my god!
Yeah, then the fanboys go crazy. But like, yeah, I don't need another X-Men movie for a very long time. Actually, I'm fine if like they just kind of throw a character in there.
Right.
I'd be fine with that. I don't need a Marvel X-Men movie.
I don't know the actor's name, but I saw a tweet today, or it was a YouTube comment for this new movie on Amazon Prime about like superheroes that are the bad guys or something. I don't know. But the main guy, they said that he could be the next Wolverine. It's like, I could see that.
Who?
It's in the newest Judge Dredd, that actor.
Oh,
You see what I'm talking
yeah,
about?
he's in the Star Trek movies.
Yes, he was the
He's
doctor.
the nurse, yeah, the doctor dude.
You're not wrong. Yeah. He looks a lot more clean in Star Trek. Yeah,
Kurth?
Maybe.
Keith?
I like those new movies, but I still don't know the characters.
Gee, what's his name? Keith Urban. That's a singer.
Yes. But he can grow those chops.
Yeah, he could.
And I think he's a shorter actor too. Or at least he could.
That's like the one thing that I love the most is that like Hugh Jackman was the tallest person in the world to be casted. Like,
Yeah.
You're like, yeah, Wolverine's small. Like
He's a small boy.
he's a small little guy.
He's a small metal boy.
We have a new Bruce Wayne.
Oh, yeah, technically.
Are you thoughts?
Yeah, we didn't really talk about that. You sent it to me.
Yeah.
I assume he's not going to be in it that much.
No, like they said Bruce Wayne. So is he not even going to be Batman? Is he just going to be Bruce Wayne?
Maybe they just wanted to say it that way.
Yeah.
Because, fuck Batman.
Right?
If we're talking Titans.
Apparently, because like what the season ended with like.
For those of you that don't know, Titans has announced that they're bringing Bruce Wayne in at some point, and he's Jorah Mormont, the actor that plays Jorah Mormont.
Yes.
In Game of Thrones. Sadly, I do not know his name.
I don't either. Glenn something.
Maybe.
Like,
see, that's the thing about Game of Thrones
or something.
Actors. You don't know their names besides the main ones.
Yeah.
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 It took me a while just to get Jon Snow's name.
Yeah. Kit Harington, Amelia Clarke, Peter Dinklage. Who plays Cersei?
Lena Headey, something like that.
Who plays Jamie?
Oh, it's a fucking like Danish name. It's like Nordic something.
Oh, okay.
There's like an N and a J and a D next to each other. It's like, what the fuck are you doing?
How do I say these letters?
Just call him the One-Handed Wonder. That's all I need.
So,
and of course the lovely Miss Sophie Turner.
Ah, yes.
And Maisie Williams.
Anyway, because season 1 of Titans, they advertised that Batman was like bad or whatever.
Or like, I think it wasn't that. I think it was just like that Robin had a bad relationship with Batman or something happened because he said fuck Batman. Oh my god.
What happened? So like, I don't really know how that episode ended. Or like what?
Or was that even episode 1? I remember that wasn't.
No. Like the season finale. Do you not remember the commercial for the season finale? Like Batman literally like was in the episode. And
I haven't seen anything besides the trailer, dude.
No, yeah. So Batman was in the last episode.
Oh.
It was just like some actor though, because it was just Batman, and like he was trying to kill everybody.
All right.
And like the theory was that like he like was brainwashed or something, but like I never heard anything after that. Like,
honestly, I didn't even know the show was out. I'm just being honest.
Yeah. I don't
what channel was it on? Like WGN?
No, it's freaking DC, like streaming.
Oh
service.
yeah, I forgot about that. Why does everyone need their own streaming service?
I don't know. Like,
when is? Never mind. Dumb joke. Just go on.
I was gonna say, you know who would make a good streaming, like a good competitor? Do Warner Brothers.
Exactly.
Because then you could
I feel like that's what DC's streaming service is.
It is, but it's only DC. Like,
I thought I heard somewhere that they're going to incorporate Warner Brothers stuff into it.
Well, I think like Warner Brothers should just kind of take over.
Put the whole archive of Looney Tunes.
That's what I'm saying. Have all the Looney Tunes, have your DC stuff, bring in all the Lego stuff you want to bring in.
Right.
And then, because take Friends from destroy like Netflix. Okay, just take Friends.
Oh wait, no, duh. That's the rumor. Is that's why Netflix only got it for one more year, is because Warner Brothers is going to take it for their streaming service. Duh.
And then, dude,
I think it'll be a thing where DC is going to be a part of it, and then you're just paying for the Warner Brothers.
Yes, that's
service.
exactly what it is.
Okay.
And if they said that they will have everything that like Looney Tunes has ever made in the history of their life, I'm sold, because I love Looney Tunes.
I don't care if this is a hot take.
Tom and Jerry.
Is that one? That's Hanna-Barbera. I think Cartoon Network has the rights to that.
Damn it.
Yeah, Cartoon, because
right.
it's on Boomerang.
Damn it.
I mean, maybe they could work with it.
Yo, they should team up with Cartoon Network. Oh my gosh.
Dude, and Nickelodeon. Dude, that's the thing. Nobody wants to be with Disney because they're the monopoly right now.
What if Warner Brothers just is like, hey, buddies, come here. And then they're like, every Cartoon Network show ever, all the seasons, all the episodes.
What would it be called if Warner Brothers, Cartoon Network, and Nickelodeon?
Oh my god.
Because Cartoon Network's weird because it's the Turner Broadcast something, so it's like TBS and all that shit, like whatever we see on that building in Atlanta. And they've got like a handful of stuff. I think they have TNT too. So that's a little muddy. And then Nickelodeon's a part of Comcast, Viacom.
Okay.
So it is a little muddy, but I just love the narrative idea of like big bad Thanos Disney is over here taking control of everything. It's like Warner Brothers puts their hand out, Cartoon Network puts their hand out, Nickelodeon puts their hand out. What if
everybody else just came together and did a streaming service, and then it was them, and then it was Disney? Like, literally, take Netflix, take Amazon, take the fucking CBS bullshit, combine it all together. Then you have cable in a streaming package, and then you have Disney Plus, and you're just like, which one do you choose?
I just feel like it's you've never seen it, but Dragon Ball when Goku's standing up, he's like with his spirit ball, he's like, everyone, lend me your power. I didn't get to say my hot take. I don't care what anyone has to say.
Here we go.
I will always, no matter what the situation, I'd rather watch Looney Tunes than Mickey Mouse.
Hands down.
Mickey, I've only seen I've seen a good handful of Mickey Mouse shorts and whatnot, and like the Three Amigos. I love the Three Amigos.
I think they're too wholesome.
Yeah, but Disney has a dark history. They have some racist cartoons too.
But like, Looney Tunes is just like
wacky.
Yeah, like it's funny. It's just like Coyote and
the only ones that really made me laugh out loud were the goofy ones.
Oh, the goofy, like when he's taking up football or baseball or.
Those are just the goofy ones. Literally every other Looney Tunes episode makes me laugh.
Seriously, they're all good. I thought
it just
Pussycat.
Sucks that Looney Tunes is just kind of not dead. They're just stagnant.
Yeah, they're kind of lost right now.
Yeah, they tried doing their new stuff. We got a new Space Jam.
I don't know how about that.
I would have much rather had Kobe.
I will riot if they are not 2D animation.
Oh God, they can't. There's no way.
I don't know, man.
Now it's gonna happen because you fucking said it.
I think
fight me. I'd rather have Steph Curry than LeBron James. I'm sorry,
Steph Curry.
But like, wouldn't you? Like, I feel like Steph Curry is more of the child-friendly, not child-friendly, but like kids.
You're
right.
Steph
a little more.
Young people like Steph Curry.
Even though I feel like people look at Steph kind of like how they look at Tom Brady now. It's like the Warriors again. Really, can we get someone else in the championship, please? Yeah. Or like Russell Westbrook would be a fun guy too. I don't know if you know who that is.
I don't.
He's
maybe
he was the guy that was on the Thunder with Kevin Durant, and then Kevin Durant went to the Warriors.
Okay.
And so now all the Thunder fans hate KD, and they have that beef. He's the triple-double guy. He just broke the record. He's a cool dude. But
literally anybody.
He's not really.
You could just have a brick, and that brick would be better.
Derrick Rose in his prime.
Derek Rose in his prime.
Dude, hashtag the return. He's still not back. He is, but he's not.
He's never gonna be back.
I saw today on TV. I apologize. I still don't understand basketball that much, but they're just showing like the leading bench scorers, which I assume is the people on the bench that come into sub and are leading points. Derrick Rose is on there, insinuating that he's not a starter. I was like, how the mighty fall.
It's kind of sad.
It's been so long.
He was like
MVP,
like when we were in high school.
Unanimous.
Yeah.
For the 1 year, almost another year, and then just injuries. That sucks. He could have been such a powerhouse. I think it did help that he was on the Bulls, so there's like Jordan, Jordan. But nobody's replacing Jordan. I'd rather have Larry Bird, old ass Larry Bird, or Magic Johnson.
Well, we never. Yeah, like is Michael Jordan the one?
Yeah, I think it's just the feel of the movie in the '90s. Do 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 do. Do do.
I love the opening too.
I am
young Michael Jordan.
Interested to see the cameos. Because, like, we got Barkley and we got all the prime people of that day and age.
Who's going to be, like, the Bill Murray?
Right? Or the... I don't know the actor's name. The fat dude with glasses.
Oh,
Yeah.
Newman from Seinfeld.
Yeah. That guy.
Yeah. So, Space Jam sucks.
How did we get to Space Jam? Fucking Looney Tunes.
You know where we started?
Service.
Bruce Wayne on Titans. That's and we started talking about cartoons.
Can we just get? I feel like on topic but off topic.
That makes sense.
When they came up with the idea of being like, oh fuck Batman, we should put that in the script. I feel like they got that from watching the original cartoon in that part when, I think it was Slade and he's like, I could be like a father figure to you, and Robin's like, I have a father figure, and then it pans up and you just see bats and you're just like, oh, they didn't mention it but they mentioned him, and that was like the only mention of Batman we got. I feel like they saw that and like that was like the most hype moment,
but they wanted to be edgy because they weren't on cable,
and Starfire doesn't look like Starfire.
Okay, we're done. I forgot about that.
Yeah.
All right, one more topic, and it is the first little hints of the PlayStation 5.
Oh.
I have the screenshot.
Oh. Is there a rumor for her name? Like,
no.
Are they just going PS5?
I think so. I would like just PS5. Just keep going to. Don't do that Xbox One shit on me. Don't call this the PlayStation 1. I will kill you. So, what?
I'm just saying, it's hard to future-proof that. Like, are we just going to call it the PS15 100 years from now?
We'll be dead. Doesn't matter.
Shut up. It still matters. You don't know that. Modern medicine is...
The coolest one is that they are trying to do this 3D audio with no extra hardware. So 3D...
Wait, say that again.
3D surround sound.
Without
extra hardware.
Oh, so trying to do it. See, that sucks because are they putting speakers on the system or are they just trusting the TV you use? You can't really do that.
I assume it is all relied on the system, right? That's where you're putting all this technology into.
But you just said without relying on extra hardware. So you're not putting anything else in it.
So if anything...
Or does it mean not relying on extra pieces? I think that's what it means.
You don't need extra stuff. But
so like you get your cords and you get the PlayStation. You're not getting fucking speakers with it. Yeah. We're in a weird time for video games. Fucking Stadia. We didn't really talk about that, but I tried to explain to you and that Google's gaming service thing, streaming games.
That's weird.
That's crazy. That's weird.
So it is confirmed that the PSVR will be compatible. So it seems like PSVR is actually going to finally have a home for the PS5.
Yes.
So that's nice that it's not just a waste.
So you can finally get it?
They have finally announced backward...
Why does it matter? Andrew doesn't play video games anymore.
No, backward compatibility with the PS4.
Remember when backwards compatibility was a given?
Right. But like this is a big deal because this is like the first time of like the previous generation is allowed. Like the PS3 was allowed to play PS1 games, but not PlayStation 2 games.
That makes no sense.
PS4 wasn't allowed to play any of them. So now the PS5 is allowing you to play PS4. I wish it would allow you to play PS3, 2, and
exactly.
1. Just play. It's the same company. It's the same system. It's just upgraded a little bit.
I don't get it. I really don't.
There is going to be a solid state drive.
I thought you were saying Solid Snake, and I was like, where is this going?
No, they haven't announced any games. Supports 8K display.
Wait, a solid state drive? That's, So they've only had hard drives in the past systems?
I'm not this tech savvy, so I have no idea what I'm reading.
Hard drives are the big and bulky ones.
Okay.
And solid state ones are like the ones that look like a little remote.
I guess that's what they're going for.
Okay.
So, and then it's going to
SSDs.
support 8K instead of 4K. That's going to be a thing.
We're just starting with 4K, all right? Can we just calm down?
GPU is compatible of ray tracing.
Never heard of that.
No.
I'm sorry, just the way they said GPU.
And then CPU is a variant of the AMD Ryzen 3rd gen. What are these words I'm saying?
AMD Ryzen, that's all I recognize.
Yeah, so
You have AMD and you have Intel.
gotcha.
As far as CPUs.
Okay. So
Intel you recognize.
rumor is there is no like definite of when it's coming out, but people probably say
Next year.
fall of next year because they're not going to be at E3 this year. So
That's a big move.
yeah, it sucks.
They blew their load last year.
I know, which was good though, because
And we're getting Last of Us this year?
hopefully
Oh, there's no
confirmation yet.
Wow. That
Um,
sucks.
If
That would be nice if that's the last big game.
well,
for
if
the
they're going
PS4.
with the cycle, it was the last big game for the PS3. It was
That would be
released on the
smart.
PS3, and then there was a remastered version for the PS4. So,
Okay. I was just gonna ask, are they gonna do what they did with Breath of the Wild, where they released on Wii U and Switch?
pretty much what they did.
Okay.
Yeah. So both people could enjoy it, but if you want the game but 10 times better, buy the PS4, and we'll throw it in there for you.
Buy the PS4.
Um,
That's nice.
So here we go. Star Wars Celebration happened last week.
Hold on. Are we past everything? Did
Yes.
we talk about everything we wanted to?
I got all my random
PlayStation.
stuff.
PlayStation.
Do you have any video games, Nintendo World?
Smash got a spring update.
Any new announcement on a character?
It was a 15-minute video. They spent fucking 8 minutes talking about Joker. The Persona 5 guy. I get it. People are excited. I haven't played the game. I probably never played the game. I enjoy your happiness. I don't need to see that goddamn character be talked about for over almost 2/3 of the direct.
That's a waste.
Because they talked about him, and then they started talking about me costumes. Like, okay, there's something different. 5 of the costumes are characters from 3 different Persona games. I'm just like, stop.
Oh my god.
And then they threw in Tails and Knuckles. I'm like, that makes it a little better, but still shit. I'm kidding. And then they mentioned that we got a new stage builder. That's actually pretty nice. It's kind of like, it feels like Mario Maker, where you can draw everything, you can put moving parts in it, and you can share it. And so it's going to feel like Mario Maker, where like, oh, this course is awesome. Download. This is mine now. I can play on this whenever I want. And then we got like a video editor. I don't care. It's cool.
to like record your
Well, you
fighting.
could already record like the games, but then you can actually edit in the game. But then like, why can't I just like record my capture and then edit it in Premiere instead of editing a video with a controller?
That'd be weird.
That's weird. I give them props. I assume a lot of people use it. It's cool. It's not my thing.
You're content.
I'll watch some
Yeah.
and I'll enjoy it. And then they talked about sharing content, and then they talked about an app on their Nintendo Online app, and I'll check it out, I guess. But yeah, I kept looking at the time. I was like, it was coming up to that threshold of time left. And I was like, they're gonna hit the point where there's no time to talk about a new character, and it was getting closer and closer. I was like, we're not getting a new character reveal.
So next time.
And we didn't get one.
Next time.
I assume the next direct. Because I could be wrong. I believe they said that the 5 characters would come out within a year of launch. So I was like, all right, all 5 characters are going to come out this year. We're coming up on month 5 of the year, May.
Persona Joker's not even out yet, is he?
He's coming out. Shit, I think he came out today.
Oh.
Maybe. Or he's coming out recently.
So maybe.
Oh, shit, I think today as in April 17th.
2 a year?
No. it was definitely a year and a half span. Okay. I'm like, you should name someone.
Yeah, you should have named somebody, but
it's okay.
Yeah.
It's all right. There's going to be a new Nintendo Direct soon, so I assume that's going to be it, and then we're going to get one for E3. And then maybe we'll get the next 2 after that. I'm okay with it.
All right.
And I needed a big break from Smash. I'm still on my break. I'm glad Joker's not a character I really want to dabble with.
Yeah.
I still haven't played PD. I never contacted support because I lost my code. God damn it. I'll just cut my losses and pay the $5 for the fucking plan. Because it's $5 for him, and then I can pay $20 to get the next 5 characters. It's good. His stage is pretty cool, though. It changes colors depending on what song is playing.
Oh, that's cool.
If there's one good thing I can say about Persona 5 is the music's pretty dope, that I've heard. Other tangent. I'm sorry, I don't mean to be talking about this for so long. People do believe with how much Nintendo's showing off Persona 5 is that they're going to get some sort of Persona game. And that just makes total sense. Because Sakurai came out saying that he didn't choose the 5 characters, Nintendo did. So everyone believes that Nintendo is using those characters as cross merchandise. Which means we could get Sora if they're trying to put Kingdom Hearts 3 on the system.
So pretty much all the characters that they're going to announce in some way is going to get a game. In a theory, might get a game of some sort.
Or like Banjo. If we get 1 and 2 remastered, that would be amazing.
Yeah.
That'd be
that's
really cool.
A cry out. I feel like that's like one of the biggest cry outs right now. Is Banjo.
We don't get 1 or 2. We get that crappy kart racing one, Nuts and Bolts.
Oh my! Please.
You've heard of that one, right?
Yes, please don't. No.
Because the creator and the head of Xbox have been like, yeah, we'd totally be down for Banjo to be in Smash.
Then do it.
We'll see. But yeah, that's pretty much all the Nintendo news that I've known. Little stuff here and there.
All right.
We got a cold indie forever ago we're getting Cuphead. Yeah. That was about a month ago. So that was a big thing.
Yeah,
Cuphead.
That was really big.
I'm excited. I think it's already out, but I'm still waiting for my physical. Dude, getting that game in an actual case, that's going to be dope. Mm-hmm. I'm going to be raging so hard. You bet your sweet ass that the Let's Play channel is going to be a thing by then.
It better be.
Just so I can be screaming my fucking eyes out.
Oh, man. Well, are we ready to talk about some Star Wars?
We just crossed an hour, so literally it's an hour 6 seconds.
Dang.
Well, this is gonna be an hour and a half podcast. It makes sense. We have just a bunch of shit to talk about. We talked about fucking Looney Tunes and what was the other thing?
American Horror Story for quite a while.
10 minutes.
So I went to Star Wars Celebration.
Give your quick thoughts on that.
Quick thoughts. There will be a vlog that'll be posted on Friday, so you get to watch that. But
I was gonna say another one. I was like, oh wait, I watched it.
You've watched it.
It hasn't come out yet.
Hasn't dropped. It was very overwhelming.
Yeah.
Like we got there at 8 o'clock, 8:30, and we waited in line for about an hour and a half. And there was probably a good, I'd say 300 to 500 people in front of us.
Right.
But then it really filled up. So we were in the front, which was good. And then you kind of just get in and you're just we walk onto the main floor where all the vendors are, and we're just
you're there.
And I saw the big Lego sign, and I saw the Funko sign, and I'm like, this is legit. What do we do? And it was awesome. We met Jar Jar Binks. We met the original.
The handsome man, Jar Jar
Dude,
Binks.
he was dapper as hell. We met the OG Chewbacca. We met the Senate, aka the Emperor.
I am the Senate.
We met the Chosen One, Anakin Skywalker. So
what was it? I felt like he wore that shirt on purpose too. That just said offline.
Maybe. Yeah.
I think that was meant something.
The coolest one was Ian McDiarmid, the Emperor. He was very chill. You could just tell he was just loving it. He was loving it.
He just loves to be back.
But definitely, obviously, the one was Anakin.
Yeah.
I when I shook his hand and I we just looked at each other and I was like, oh my god, you're Anakin. Dude, I grew up watching the prequels.
I wish you had just sand in your hand when you had to go. He's just security.
The cosplays were awesome. There were some really good ones. There was
Do you have a favorite? I know you told me there was a terrible General Grievous.
Oh, dude, the Muppets.
Oh yeah.
There's a little 5-second clip of these stormtrooper bodies with Muppet heads. Those were awesome. But there was a K2SO puppet cosplay.
Yeah,
that was really cool. It was a lot of fun. It was very busy. We didn't get any of the exclusive stuff from Funko, which was pretty shitty. We did get to go to the Star Wars Celebration store to buy merch there that was you won't get to buy anywhere else. So that was fun. Overall, it was crazy. After we met all the celebrities, we had about a little over 3 hours left. So then it was chill.
All right.
We were all just really stressed out because we just wanted to make sure.
I hate that when you feel like you have to go everywhere.
Because when we were in line for Hayden, because he was our last one we met that day, the other three, we were group 1. So we got there right away. We got in line. We met them. It was great. It was really fast. We were group 6 out of 9 for Hayden. After group 6, the photo line was capped. So they had to cut off the line.
That sucks.
And everybody passed us for just and we were all oh my gosh, we just made the cut. That's insane.
We're in the cut. Don't you feel that survivor's guilt?
Oh, definitely. I did. Cause I mean, I assume that they eventually pretty much. I feel it just kind of backed up a little bit. It got delayed by 30 minutes, but he was the one that everybody wanted to see.
That's nice. Because he looked sad in that picture. A little bit.
I mean, I think he just might have been high. He was pretty chill. When he met, he was just "What's up, guys?"
Yeah, his eyes looked.
He looked relaxed. That's more what it was. He just looked he was just
He was offline, bro.
He was just chilling. He just leaned up, he just put his arms up on. I think it was David was with me, on our side, and he was just "What's up, guys?" He was pretty chill. But obviously, a big reason why people go there is to get the hands-on experience of witnessing stuff at the panels.
Yeah, we all knew that the trailer was going to drop. The teaser.
The one thing that sucks, so you have to buy we bought our tickets June of last year. So literally almost a year ago, we bought our tickets for Celebration.
Dude, the stress you had to go through just to make sure it went to the new address.
Oh, that sucked. And we only bought tickets for Saturday. And on Saturday, we had no idea what Saturday was going to be. Which is smart because if they announced hey, episode 9 is going to be on Saturday, everybody would try to buy Saturday tickets.
Right.
But they want people to either buy all the tickets or just one ticket or two tickets.
How much was a all day or everyday pass?
I couldn't tell you what a 5-day adult pass was.
How much was your 1 day?
$90.
I assume all the days were the same price? Unless
I
had more.
think the first day and the last day were $75.
Okay.
Because I think they were shorter. The first
day
and the last day were shorter days, but the Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, I'm pretty sure those were all $90. So
I would hope maybe it would just be $400, $350.
I mean, yeah, for an all day discount, for the all 5-day pass,
total access.
Yeah. So we went on Saturday, which was the Fallen Jedi game that EA is making, and
I thought it was a branch of EA. And
it's still EA though.
I saw the meme was that EA said they weren't gonna touch it. It was that meme where they're close the gate or open the gate, close the gate, open it a little.
And so when we were in line for, I think we were meeting one of the celebrities, the trailer drop, and we just watched it. So we weren't there for that. They also did Star Wars Galaxy Quest or whatever, the new Disney theme park was that day as well. Mm-hmm. And then there was one more thing. Josh Gad was there.
Yeah, just cause.
He was just there on Saturday just cause. And the guy that played...
Is he a Chicago guy?
I don't know. But the guy who played Joker in the Gotham TV show was also there because he's going to be the main star in the game. He's the main character. So he was there as well.
I'm not the biggest fan of his Joker. I don't hate it. It looks okay. As far as an actor, I think he's a dope dude.
I haven't seen any of it. So, but from the pictures I've seen of him, it looks like he's trying his darndest, so that's cool.
They did do they took inspiration from the New 52 Joker where his face gets cut off and then he reattaches it.
Yeah.
It didn't look how I wanted it to look, but it's still cool that they did it.
Yeah, it's cool that they did it.
How hard is it to do like bungee cords keeping your face on and make that look realistic?
Right. In a comic, it looks cool because you can just do whatever you want. You can pull as far away as you can.
I think what they did in the show is they just made it look like they just not stitched it back on, but like cauterized it back on, so his face just kind of like just wobbled around. But I respect that they tried.
So the day I was there, it was just The Fallen Jedi. They just released a trailer for the video game. Have you seen it?
No.
No, it just looks generic.
Really?
It takes place after episode 3, and there's like this. The villain is like this like clone bounty hunter looking person, and they have like a gray helmet, and like it kind of sticks out to the side, and there's like a red like line.
Interesting.
And it was just video. There was no gameplay. But they emphasized no micro transactions, no online. This is solely a like single player game. God. And
I still don't trust EA.
I don't either. Like, I don't either. We're going to play the game.
We meant no microtransactions in the first day.
Yeah. Or like, you know what? We're just going to give you an incomplete game and then make you pay $25 for the DLC that was actually the rest of the game.
Yeah.
But yeah, so that was that.
You have to buy each chapter.
Here's the shitty part is that we went Saturday. It would have been great to either go Friday or Sunday. Because
Friday for the trailer
for episode 9, and Sunday was the trailer.
See, that's
for...
just a blessing in disguise. Because how would you have recorded it?
Oh, probably.
Okay, then maybe we would have gotten more views,
right?
Or maybe not because we didn't have like a true reaction. I don't know.
But Sunday was a new trailer for the Clone Wars. It's gonna be on Disney Plus, and I had an Instagram friend that was like a Jedi Master VIP dude, and he went to like all the panels. And in The Mandalorian, there was no just regular people didn't see anything, but they got to see like 10 to 15 minutes of like I think like the first episode or something. And he's like he's the guy said like there's no, like you haven't seen anything like this. He's like this feels like something totally different in the Star Wars world, and he can't wait to watch it.
Even versus the regular Clone Wars.
Yeah. And so that got me excited.
The Clone Wars was exceptional, but the storytelling was great. And the art style was great. I can't imagine something that's totally just different than what we've seen. And I assume better.
Yeah. I love the...
And this is just continuing the Clone Wars, right?
Yeah. So it's like the justified ending. So it's going to be good. The Mandalorian's going to be good. But let's talk about that trailer.
Oh, yes.
Episode 9. Because, I mean, you obviously weren't in the reaction video.
Correct.
Because I was in Illinois.
I feel like it would have been a good balance because although I thought it was really cool, like super cool, goosebump worthy to hear the laugh, I just after hearing it, I was like, really?
Yeah, that was your reaction?
I was like, they're trying to shoehorn him in now. Because it did feel like they're just like, fuck 8, we need something big for episode 9. Put Palpatine in.
I don't think it's going to be shoehorned.
I will argue that maybe that was JJ's plan. I just feel like if he made episode 8, it would have made more sense. Like there would have been an Easter egg here or there. There was nothing. There was no mention in 8 or 7. Maybe there's something in 7. But I just feel like if he made episode 8, there would have just been a little more hint. Because it just feels so out of nowhere.
It does.
And I don't think it's fair that if people are like, oh, well, you should have read the comics that are canon and blah, blah, blah to get more backstory. I should be able to watch the movies and get enough backstory, you know?
Don't need the canon and all that bullshit.
And not the shit where we're like, well, he cloned himself in this and then he did this in the game. It's like, I didn't do any of those. I didn't watch it.
You just want to watch the movie.
Yeah.
The one thing that's going to suck about episode 9 is that JJ is going to try to clean up as much as he can of episode 8.
That's what it feels like. It's just
and then try
job.
to finish off this trilogy.
And of all people, he's the few handful that could do it and make something good out of it.
He almost said no to directing it. I don't blame him.
Yeah. Like, you fucked up my project. No, right? I don't want to do it.
I don't want to finish what you've screwed up. You killed.
Because that was the thing. He wasn't against doing 8. He just didn't have time to do it. Correct? Like, he wanted to do all 3, right?
No. Disney wanted 3 different directors.
Oh. Well, I thought he wanted to do the 3, but it's Disney's fault, is what I'm saying. Didn't he want to do 3 of them?
I think he wanted to do the first one, and then he made the outline. I think he wanted to be there for the other 2.
Right.
But he didn't want to direct them. He just wanted to be like, hey, this is what because I'm starting this new trilogy. This is what I would like to see the other 2 movies do for.
And see, if Disney was okay with it, I would imagine he'd be okay directing all of them.
Yeah.
He's like, it's your outline, might as well direct it.
And so, and also, like, I think a really bad part is the death of Carrie Fisher. I don't think anybody saw that coming.
Yeah, now it just kind of feels disrespectful to use her.
In a way it does, but I don't think it's disrespectful because they're using scenes from both Force Awakens and The Last Jedi.
Uh-huh.
So they're just going to use all of her deleted scenes. And I think that is cool because you can how you use new technology and also like.
But the obstacles you have to go around to like make it make sense narratively.
A great movie that did it recently, Glass, adding those 2 DLCs in. That was really cool. Mm-hmm. DLCs, idiots.
I didn't even pick
scenes.
that up. Dude, DLCs for movies. Could you imagine? How does that work?
how does that work?
You have to pay for alternate stuff for more scenes.
But yeah, and so I mean, I'm excited for the movie just because I love Star Wars.
Oh yeah.
And like after being at Star Wars, I forgot how much I really do love Star Wars.
Mm-hmm.
And
you said that literally you've just been thinking of Star Wars this whole time.
Yeah, I just like even like I love the prequels so much.
Yeah.
Like the prequels are just great. And say what you want about the prequels, but like there are like that's our childhood. That's what we grew up on. And the originals will always be classics. And this new like generation is getting The Force Awakens and The Last Jedi. And yes, like I feel like that's what's going to be for Star Wars. I feel like the kids growing up with this new generation, if there's another generation, like 20 years down the line, they're going to look at it and be like, oh, it's not good as our generation. Because we're looking at ours, the prequels. We're like, oh, we love the prequels. And yeah, the classics are good. But we don't like Force Awakens really, or we don't like The Last Jedi really. But like the people that are the classics, they're like, oh no, we hate the prequels. Oh, and we hate. I just feel like whatever you grew up with,
that's your trilogy.
You love that one, and you love the one before that because they were already there.
Right.
But then when you see a new one, you're just like, I don't know. I didn't grow up with it. Because at the end of the day, Star Wars is meant for kids. And so...
Yeah, that's the most merchandised IP.
It's meant for kids. And so, to sum it all up, grow up and let these kids enjoy the movies and stop being bitches about it.
Yeah.
That's my thing. Also...
I mean, if it's a movie's bad, though... It makes sense that you can bitch about it. I'll give you that. Last Jedi, go for it.
Yeah, Last Jedi's...
But it gets to a point. When it's affecting your life, move on.
Yeah, when you remember you have a real job, that you're a 40-year-old man having to support 3 kids and your wife and your dog, Billy.
Who names their dog Billy?
And you are trying to get a petition to sign to have Disney retcon The Last Jedi. Grow up. Look yourself in the face. Admit you have a midlife crisis and move on.
That's my goal in life, is just to make something that creates that community of people that would be loved as much as Star Wars. But I don't want it to be as toxic. Star Wars fans are some of the worst fans out there. Seriously, at the same time.
Our reaction is a little nasty.
Yeah, there's a lot of people hating. I also feel like a good chunk of that is just people hating on reaction videos.
Oh yeah, definitely.
But at the same time, Star Wars fans can just go at each other.
They just contradict each other.
You're so fucking stupid.
Idiot.
Of course that's Snoke wasn't fucking Palpatine. Blah, 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 blah.
That's not Kylo Ren's ship. Do you see? That's not Kylo Ren fixing the helmet. Those hands are furry. Oh, I'm sorry. That was my first time seeing this stupid trailer. Like, leave me alone.
There were tears in my eyes. It was hard to see.
God damn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We need to see the Knights. The
I
Knights of
hope
Ren.
so.
It's been 3 movies. I'm so pissed that they were in the second one. They should have been in the second one.
Ryan Johnson literally said, "Fuck everybody. I'm gonna make a movie for myself."
Fuck JJ. If I want Luke sucking on some alien titties, I'm gonna have Luke suck on some alien titties. All right.
Literally.
Basically, he did.
He did.
He secondhand sucked on some titties.
But to sum it up, I want to go again to Celebration.
Yeah. I like Star Wars. I'd say I'm on borderline between like and love. Like, I'll watch the movies.
Yeah.
I do love Clone Wars. Love me some Grievous. I love me some That Generation.
Yeah,
in between. But, and then obviously I wasn't in the talks to go. But like, if I was in that situation, I was thinking to myself, I was like, would I want to go?
We did, like, I think we were like driving there, and they were like, I think Matt was like, "Why didn't we like invite Caleb?" And I was like, I don't like. I pretty much said, I was like, what you just said. I'm like, I think he likes Star Wars, but like not on our level. And then also I was like, we also bought our tickets almost a year ago, so like we kind of just bought them out of nowhere.
I think, and I remember you talking about buying them and whatnot. It's just I want to know what my thing is, or I know what my thing is, but like I want something big like that, specific for like Marvel or DC. Because I would love to do like a DC celebration, Marvel celebration. We don't have that. That's Comic-Con.
Yeah.
That's too broad for me, I feel like. I'm going to go to Comic-Con eventually.
Yeah.
When I have money to spend and I can enjoy it, cosplay and whatnot, awesome. But I would love to do a specific Marvel celebration. They have their little pressings and little events. I want a Star Wars celebration level.
Right.
In fucking one of the biggest convention centers in the world, McCormick.
Yeah.
In Chicago, like a place like that.
They announced 2020 is going to be at Anaheim, California.
Oh, yep.
Which is an awful area to do it.
I thought that's where they do a lot of things. In Anaheim.
If they do,
Comic-Con's in San Diego.
Yeah, I would say San Diego would be better because Anaheim is where Disneyland is.
Yeah. Okay, that's why Anaheim was familiar.
And so,
oh, it's going to be packed.
If you have Disneyland, which, if I'm not mistaken, in a month, their Star Wars Land's opening up.
So that's why they want to do it.
So it's going to be a year. Their Star Wars Land's going to be open for a year, and then, like, Star Wars Celebration 2020 is also going to take place. Anaheim is literally going to be cattle herd of just Star Wars fans walking around. Like, it is going to be a mess. So I'm glad we got to do it in Chicago.
Yeah.
And also,
dude, the home. At home. Chicago.
Yeah, Chicago. I think a benefit was that it was cold, so like
it helped balance the body heat of everybody.
Everybody there. But yeah, it was a really good experience. I would definitely go back in a heartbeat. The only disadvantage is that like the merch, just a lot of it was just vintage toys.
Yeah.
That cost like $800, and I'm not for that.
It sucks that there's not like panels of just regular stuff.
Yeah, like I don't really know what I was looking for, but like there was nothing that I was like, oh, I need that. Right. It was a lot of like, that's cool.
Like there are only like a few posters.
Yeah.
Like why weren't there just like if Boss Logic was there and he was selling prints of his stuff?
Yeah, there wasn't. Yeah, there
like, weren't really individual vendors.
Well, like there were people that were selling art, but like I guess it just was the art that didn't appeal to me.
Okay.
I don't really know how more to say it. It's just that like also like in the vlog there's a painting of Luke from episode 8. And it's like a very long one. I'm pretty sure that cost like $3,000, something like that.
Now, could you imagine? We haven't really showed it off that much, but your cool ass poster.
Yo, actually, there were people that had some little like tiny ones, and it was like Kylo Ren, and it had like a few dots on his lightsaber for it, but nothing like that.
See, now that would be, we're gonna make that a thing. but that's totally off topic. But just to give people context, Andrew has this giant poster of a generic looking fight in space. From episode 6, you can see the Death Star being built again, and there's TIE fighters and X-Wing shooting at each other. And there's just these little LEDs that are on the laser paths that shine up, and then there's a few stars in the background that are lit up too. And it's just really cool.
It's the coolest thing, honestly, ever.
Now, if you saw a like a little mini version for like $20-$30,
right?
Boom, take it. I'll take a few.
I'll take
different ones.
But yeah, so that's what I gotta say about Star Wars.
That's dope.
But
like I said, I would just love like a Marvel one. I'm not the biggest Marvel fan, but like I'm not a fanboy, but I'm close.
Mm-hmm.
Like I'll go there, I'll fuck around, I'll dress up or something, buy some stuff.
The only thing, dressing up would be fun, but like it'd be hard if, like, how do I say it? If you want to dress up, if you want to dress up, get ready to have people take like just 1,000 pictures of you, and like that's all you do.
I would also love to be at that level though, that where you're famous or have a certain level of stardom, and you have like a mask on, and people don't know who you are, and then like you're taking the picture, and then you just take the mask on, and they're just, oh shit,
and you're just like, just put it right back on.
I also feel like I want a full convention experience. I want to go somewhere else, rent a hotel for a few days, and just those few days is day 1, day 2, day 3 of the convention.
Yeah, my first real one was when Dave and I went to New York and went to the Justice League.
Yeah,
like,
that was super fun.
Yeah, that was like going to a different state.
Yeah.
Staying in a hotel, going to a convention, being nerds.
The biggest city in the world.
Right. But we're getting into the bulk of this podcast.
Oh my God. Now we're getting into the bulk?
Yeah.
One more thing on
Star Wars.
The actual trailer.
Yes.
A lot of people, and I get it, because it's Rey. She's the focus. But what if the Skywalker is referring to Kylo?
I've heard that.
Because he's of Skywalker blood.
He's technically a Skywalker, yes.
And now I could see people being mad. That's like, oh, we're going to focus on Kylo, another man. We have Rey here. And I do understand that. I do feel like that'd be kind of shitty to just be like, oh, the story's actually been about Kylo.
I mean, it'd be cool, but at the same time it wouldn't, because the other two trilogies have been focused on male Skywalkers, so it'd be cool to have a female Skywalker.
Right, yeah.
But it just fucking sucks that it's the last movie and now we found out that she's a Skywalker.
Yeah, if that is the case.
It would be great if we found out halfway through the second movie where we found out that her family was a nobody. Instead, we found out she is a Skywalker, and then she goes back to Luke, and then there's this whole like I'm a Skywalker, and then like I don't even know what the story could have gone from there for the rest of episode 8.
Or the Skywalker is the new fucking Jedi. And I could be okay with that. It's just we still need to see more.
Episode 8, man.
It threw a boulder into the pond, bro.
It messed things up so much.
So many.
Like, The Force Awakens was a nice, like, return. It was safe. And
it could have been so good because we have this great dynamic. Because the hero and the villain are developing in a parallel path.
Yeah.
They're with each other. We didn't have that in any other movie.
No.
It was just the hero. We have the hero and the villain, which is also cool if they're both Skywalkers, and like Kylo could be good, could be bad. He could be the next chosen one.
Yeah.
Literally. He could be the reverse of Anakin, where he starts good, ends up bad. He could start bad, end up good. Well, good, bad, good. He did start good, I guess. But I would like to focus on Rey more.
Mm-hmm.
But it is a nice dichotomy. Just to have both of them. They're the two pillars of the movie. I also want to see more Poe. Of Oscar Isaacs.
Oscar Isaacs, great.
He was made to be a fucking dumbass in episode 8.
One thing that was a little disappointing is that literally John Boyega and Oscar Isaac were at the celebration on Friday, but they didn't meet with fans. I think that they should have, at least on Friday.
Did Daisy?
No. So, yeah, she also was there.
So none of them?
None of them met with fans.
Uh-huh.
And I think that they should have.
Because the main actors were at the panel showing the trailer.
Mm-hmm.
Who is the other girl there?
I think she's the new one.
Was it Carrie Russell?
Yeah, maybe.
Okay.
I don't know. But I just think that, like, because David and I were talking about it, that, like, I was kind of, like, there was rumors that Oscar Isaac was just going to be there for the week, like,
right.
to meet fans. And that would have been awesome. I would have loved to, like, meet him because he's an awesome actor.
Yeah.
But, like, for them to literally be there and you see them on stage and you're just like, why can't you just take, like,
it is very possible that they just couldn't fit it in.
I mean,
somehow.
I guess, but, like, they literally flew out there.
But it's also
day.
They have a lot of pull. Like, there'd be, like, lines on lines to meet these people.
Oh, definitely. But
and maybe it was just too expensive to just handle all that. Because just to have them be like walking away and then they take pictures and whatnot.
Well, like
I can understand why it's hard.
I feel like it'd be more like the professional way, like with tops, and like have them be like in a closed section and like people like have to like wait in lines like how everybody else was.
But yeah,
like,
that would just be insane.
I mean, it would, but like Hayden Christensen had like 9 groups on Saturday, and that was like.
And that's the thing. I feel like it'd be much more for all of them.
But it's just like. And also, like, I wish there was, like, Mark Hamill, if he was there. Because he announced, like, the day before it started, he was like, yeah, guys, I'm not going to be there. And everybody's like, fuck you.
You could have did that, like, weeks ago.
Right. But
because I feel like a small chunk of people only went because there's a small chance that Mark Hamill could be there.
Oh, like, another buddy of mine on Instagram, his brother bought a ticket for Celebration to meet Mark Hamill. Like, he bought it just like, but then he sold it when he found out that he wasn't going to be on it.
Damn. That sucks.
Yeah.
But anyway, that was Star Wars. Now let's get into the big boy, Disney Plus Ultra.
So I had no idea this like thing was happening where like everybody was going to be there for this Disney Plus presentation.
Yeah.
It was a huge thing.
Yeah.
And November 12th of this year.
Damn. So is that when everything's being pulled as well?
No. It's going to take a year for like, I'll get into like some movies that they won't have for about a year. So,
okay.
November 12th is when Disney Plus is going to launch. It will be $7 a month. There's a rumor that it'll be $4 for college students.
That's nice.
Or you could buy it as a bulk for $70 for a year. So you're saving 2 months, pretty much.
Right, yeah. You got your annual plan.
So the one big thing is on day, they will have all 30 seasons of The Simpsons on there.
Yeah, that was surprising to me that I forgot Fox.
Yeah, because they have Fox.
The rights.
The Mandalorian will be dropping day 1, so that's exciting. The live action Lady and the Tramp will be dropping, and we got the first picture of it.
Doesn't look good.
I'm a little. I guess.
Go ahead and pull that picture off for me.
I thought it was gonna be how everything else was made. You know,
like the dogs look like real dogs,
but they weren't. But they are. They are real dogs. So it's like Air Bud or like Beverly Hills Chihuahua.
And that's not what you thought they'd look like?
I thought they were going to look like kind of like CGI. You know what I mean? Like they're real dogs.
Yeah. Like you didn't expect them to look like real dogs?
No, they are.
But you didn't expect them to look like real dogs?
No, I thought they were going to be CGI dogs. So they would still have a little...
What's the difference between a CGI dog and a live action dog?
The difference is that one is computer and one is a dog.
Like, would it look like a 3D animation dog?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's what I thought was going to be.
So you thought it'd look like a 3D movie.
I thought it was going to look like if there was a dog in the Jungle Book. Like, I thought it was going to look like that. Like, I thought they were just going to make this 3D looking dog.
But the Jungle Book is live action.
I know. No, okay, you know what I mean. All I know, like,
we're getting in such a semantics debate.
What I'm saying is that it's an actual dog. And so, to me, those movies are very cheap.
Oh, like they filmed an actual
Yes,
dog.
it's an actual dog.
Okay, so all right. I thought you meant that like it was gonna look like a Lion King type animal.
No, that's what I wanted.
Right.
But instead, it's actually
It's
live.
like Cats versus Dogs where they
Yes.
just record actual.
Here, I got it.
Oh my god. Sorry guys, that was a full.
They are real dogs.
Yeah, no, pass.
Yeah.
Is that what the male dog was supposed to look like?
Not at all. He's supposed to be gray.
Well, that doesn't even look like the type of dog he was.
No.
God, that looks like such a
Look, that's what he's supposed to look like.
yeah. That looks like such a Disney Channel movie.
Right? It's not going to be good.
Like the Kim Possible movie looks better than that.
I just see this picture.
So-
Wow, that was I can't wait to just listen to that little conversation that
Yeah.
we just had. But so I saw that and I'm just like, oh no, like I
Well,
thought,
because at first I thought you meant like you expected like a Secret Life of Pets, Lady and the Tramp. I was like, I am so confused.
no, I meant like I wanted a realistic.
And honestly,
looking-
I'd rather have that than this.
yeah, it does not look good. So that is being talked in.
Dude, because like the thing is, I would love a Aristocrats live action.
But like I would
But
want them to look cartoon, like not cartoony, but I would want them to be CGI-ish so that they could do whatever they want.
Yeah. But that's the thing. I feel like Aristocrats isn't big enough, like Lion King, to be like, oh, we're going to make this a theater movie.
Yeah, no. If anything,
It's going to be a
it'd go
lower
on
budget
there.
and look like that.
Yeah.
Where they film a cat looking at, or a dog looking at a treat, and that's their acting.
Yeah, no, I'm dumbfounded by that.
Yeah.
Tessa
I would rather.
Thompson is Lady. I
Okay.
don't know who the guy is, but
But that's the thing. It's going to feel like Air Bud. Air Bud 1 is the only good Air Bud. I feel
yeah,
like.
it's gonna feel like it's gonna be
And I
like
haven't seen it forever, and I'm sure the movie's a guilty pleasure.
it's just gonna look bad because they're gonna talk. They talk, right?
Like to each other, yeah. I
Yeah.
feel like
So like
I
their
haven't seen it.
mouths are just gonna move, and it's
that's
just
what I
gonna
said.
look.
It's gonna look like
weird.
Cats versus Dogs. You remember that movie?
Yeah, it's gonna look weird.
Where it looks all rubber bandy.
Oh, I gotta sneeze a lot.
That's not gonna be good. Yeah, get your mouth away from the mic.
I'm back.
That's fine. Goddamn. Sorry, I'm still on Aristocrats. See, I would much rather it be like a 3D animation than that.
Right.
All the way. And Amanda is an advocate for it. If it was in the Illumination style, that'd be fine. Because apparently the Grinch was great. The Illumination
Don't get me
version.
started on Illumination.
But you haven't seen the Grinch.
I don't care.
They're Grinch yet.
I don't care.
And I'm assume the reviews for it were good too.
I literally
Anyway.
watched a video about Illumination, and they're in it for the money. Their motto is that they're in it for the money. They admitted that they make cheap animated movies and make
Yes.
millions more dollars. Anyways, that's not what we're
But if
talking
it
about.
means that they make a movie that you enjoy, or the shitty straight to TV looking,
Fair enough.
I would rather have that shallow version over the lower quality one. But sadly, that's not even an option.
No. So we got concept art for like the title for the Winter Soldier Falcon show.
Oh yeah, forgot about that. The buddy.
That's
thing.
going to be a show.
Do we have a time period?
No idea.
I wonder. It probably takes place like Civil War before that or something.
So we're getting that. We're getting the Loki. We're getting the WandaVision. And there are rumors of a Hawkeye show. So.
All right. And they're using all the actors.
I was talking to Connor about it today.
That's expensive.
And I was saying they could almost like do what Netflix was trying to do with the Marvel movies and the Marvel TV shows. And then like later on, like have like team up episodes. Like have Falcon team up with Hawkeye or have Hawkeye team up with like, Wanda. And
It's going to feel so weird. Because we've seen all these people on the big screen.
It will feel cool because like it will feel more of like a comic book.
Yeah.
Because they're just going to go on a mission. And like
Maybe that's what the difference was between the Netflix and the movies, is the fact that they never had seen him with the bigger budget on the big screen.
And so
I have faith in that.
yeah, I mean,
And a good majority of the Netflix shows were good.
I don't know how I'm gonna feel about the Loki one because the rumor is that it's gonna be about young Loki.
Oh yeah, so it's not gonna be Tom.
He is gonna be like narrating it or something.
That's cheating.
That's the rumor,
Right.
at least, is that. So it's gonna feel like young Sheldon, like the Big Bang Theory spinoff. Like if that's what like the vibe they're going for,
That's
like
trash.
Loki in middle school being a trickster. Nobody wants to see that. I mean, people probably do, but I don't. Like, I don't know.
Now that obviously mean that Thor would make cameos here and there.
Yeah. Which would be awesome.
Right.
If like
But not if it's Kid Thor.
yeah, like they're advertising like Thor's in the next episode and he's a kid and it's like what?
Really?
I don't
That's
even-
literally like when Caroline said Captain America's at the mall.
Oh,
And it wasn't real Captain America.
I remember that. We
I thought about it the other day and I forgot what were we doing. Like we were gonna go do something and they were like, fuck, we need to hurry up because we need to go to the mall before we go do this thing.
what were we gonna do?
I think we were going to see a movie or something.
Maybe.
But I feel like it was something a little bigger than
Because
that.
then that's when we talked about watching Game of Thrones, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and then we started while watching it.
Was
after
it?
That. Yeah, because we were waiting in line at like Starbucks.
Yeah.
And you were like trying to explain like all the wolves
Yeah.
to me, and I was like, I have no idea what the hell you're talking about. But
And
sure,
now you know.
No, sure, I'll watch Game of Thrones with you. I got some more stuff that they announced. There's going to be a Monsters Inc. spin-off TV show.
Following, or is that it? That's all they said.
That's all but they did announce that Billy Crystal and John Goodman are coming back.
Ooh.
So I assume the rest of the cast will probably come back as well.
Right.
So that's really cool. I don't really know what it's about, but I assume it's going to be after the movie.
Right.
Because they already did the awful prequel that nobody really talks about. So it'll be interesting what like a plot they could bring, like if Randall comes back,
Yeah.
or Mr. Waternoose, or if there's like a new villain gonna try to terrorize and try to ruin laughter or whatever,
Or what? Maybe it's just a sitcom.
or a sitcom. That'd be pretty cool, actually.
Yeah.
Like literally, what if it was like Seinfeld but with monsters? Like literally, like it's Sully in his apartment, and like he's Jerry.
I mean, can they even have villains? Because the show's all lighthearted, or the movie's lighthearted now because they're all about the laughs.
All right, I'm actually kind of intrigued now. Like,
Right? It
thinking
could
about
totally
it.
just be a sitcom.
Right. One thing I'm not looking forward to. They're
Mike
doing,
Wazowski.
who'd be Kramer?
Mike.
Mike would be Kramer, but
So
then who'd be
'cause
George?
I feel like Sully is more like Seinfeld, the more level-headed
Yeah, but
jokester.
like George is like his right hand man, so Mike would have to be his right hand.
I
man.
feel like we're just like changing the roles a little bit. Is what's the girl's name?
What?
The
Like-
little what's the human little girl? What's her name?
Oh, Boo.
Boo. Did I forgot how that movie ended? They broke the door, but is there a way for them to contact again?
Yeah, they chopped the door up, and
But he like kept a sliver,
he
and they
kept the
put it
sliver,
back.
and then Mike
put it back together.
and then he
Okay.
put the sliver,
And that's how it ended. He opened the door and he heard her.
Yeah.
So she could still be in it.
Mhm.
I would assume she would be in it totally. So yeah, she would be.
her cute voice saying "kitty," and then you just cry a little bit. Like,
But that's the thing. It'd have to be a different actress, I'd assume,
they probably could capture it still.
Oh, yeah.
they could easily.
unless it was an adult actress playing a kid, which could be the case as well.
Which would ruin your childhood.
The fact that Timmy Turner was a girl.
Tommy.
Oh, and Tommy, the same chick, I think.
Yeah, she.
Uh,
Oh my gosh, Bobby Hill.
which.
Pajama Sam. Oh my mind was blown.
Oh yeah. Which again, I forgot her name. She's an amazing voice actress.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, it would just totally be Seinfeld with just different roles for people, and just totally make everything else. We'd see Snakehead girl, girlfriend, wife, whatever. Forgot her name.
Hear me out.
Yes.
High School Musical. The musical.
Wait, that hasn't been a thing already?
I have no idea, but it's about to be on Disney Plus.
Hold on. Like is it Broadway?
I don't know. All it said was High School Musical, the musical.
Like, I'm surprised that wasn't a thing. Like, that wasn't a Broadway show. Or maybe was it too aimed for a younger audience that they wouldn't put on Broadway because wouldn't think adults would go see it?
Right, or they wouldn't think that it wasn't big enough for kids to drag their parents to go see it. But now that the kids that grew up with it are older,
right,
they're trying to cash in on it. No, I don't know.
But what's I wonder if it's going to be like a recording of it. Maybe they do like a one-time Broadway show and they record it like Netflix comedian style, stand-up style, where they record the person on the stage. So maybe they record the musical on stage. I think that's what it's going to be. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So it's going to be a one-time show. It's going to be live, or not live, but like they're going to film it in front of an audience and it's being recorded. And then they're going to show that on the service. That recording. That sounds like what it could be. It's confusing. High School Musical, the musical.
Right? The musical. You're just like, oh, okay. That's a little redundant,
yeah.
But I guess I'll go with it.
I thought it already was a musical.
So one that I'm not too much of a fan of is that Sporky guy is getting his own spinoff.
We haven't even met the dude. Why is he getting a spinoff?
Right? Like, they have a lot of faith in him.
And his name is Forky.
It's like Forky.
It's so dumb. He's a spork, but his name is Forky.
It's called Forky Asks a Question.
What if it's actually just like one of those in-between shows? Like Dexter's Laboratory, how you had like the Justice Friends.
Oh, honestly.
That'd be cool. Like a little 5-minute thing.
They are doing a untitled, the dude from Rogue One, the main guy.
Yeah.
Cassian, I think it was the character's name. Him and K2SO are doing a show on Disney Plus.
All right, that'd be fun.
Obviously, Muppets Live Another Day. Right there. Be Our Chef is going to be a cooking competition. So, like, their own Food Network challenge is going to be on there.
Dude, they thought about this.
They're doing... So, they also... I didn't know they own National Geographic.
Oh.
So, this is going to be great.
Cool.
The show's called The World According to Jeff Goldblum.
I think I heard of that.
Yeah, and that's
That's
going to be on there. You have Star Wars: The Clone Wars, like we mentioned. And then this is where the Marvel What If. Have you heard about this?
Maybe.
So
go on.
Pretty much, it's going to be a cartoon show, and it's going to be like, what if, like Thanos joined the Avengers or something.
Uh-huh.
And then, like...
And that one episode would be...
That's the episode if Thanos joined the Avengers.
So it's just Twilight Zone, but with Marvel.
Pretty much. And so
cool.
That's a cool concept.
I'm a little doubtful, because I've seen what Marvel animated stuff has looked like, and it just shadows in comparison to DC. So hopefully they put a little more effort into it.
There are going to be 5,000 episodes of Disney Channel shows on day one.
Makes total sense.
Over 100 Disney Channel movies. There's going to be a new Phineas and Ferb movie.
All right.
And there are going to be 500 Disney films. So not like Disney Channel, just 500 Disney films.
Yeah, they're releasing The Vault, right?
Yeah, and then 700 episodes of Disney stuff. So literally everything is going to be on Disney. Now, things that won't be on
I thought that was going to be the draw. It was just everything in The Vault, Disney and Disney Channel.
To me, it kind of was.
And that would have been enough pull. But they've got a lot of original stuff coming up.
They won't be getting... All the Pixar movies will be on there. All the Star Wars movies will be on there. Correct. All that stuff will be on there.
Ooh, all the Pixar shorts. Go watch Kid Bull.
But Incredibles 2, Coco, and Toy Story 4 probably won't be there for about a year because of the contract with Netflix.
Mm-hmm. And
Captain Marvel is announced to be on there day one, I'm pretty sure.
Mm-hmm. But every other Marvel
I think they're all on there.
movie is going to be in the year transition.
Yeah. And then
I feel so bad for Netflix. I'm sure they're going to come out of this fine. They're going to lose a lot, but they're going to be able to steadily come back.
What Connor was saying, he doesn't think Netflix is going to lose a lot. It's just going to be, people are just also going to buy this one.
You think?
I think. Because he thinks that Netflix has, like, found their audience and, like, that they have enough stuff to carry themselves.
But, like, you say that, but, like, God forbid, Office and Friends get taken away. Literally, I feel like that could be 50%.
It's Office
of it,
or Parks and Rec. Friends. Those are the three shows.
Those are the binging shows. The background. This is my safe space, safe place,
and
feeling.
There are talks of Disney Plus and Hulu like teaming up together, so it sounds like Hulu might be staying. Like,
I mean, because Hulu has a lot of Fox stuff.
So I think that they'll be staying together. But the last thing I was going to mention about Disney Plus, which is really cool, is that they are going to allow you to download everything.
Ooh.
So if you are on the go, like going to the airport or something, and you want to download a few episodes because you want to watch them online.
Doesn't Netflix have that option too? Yeah, they do.
They do. I never knew of it though.
I think you have to have premium.
See, and they're launching it with their $7 plan.
I could be wrong, but
Disney, they thought about this. They really thought about this, and
I don't see this as an attack, but this is just healthy competition.
Yeah, no, yeah, you need that. Mm-hmm. And I don't think they're trying to take a stab. They're just.
But like you said, Netflix has their audience. I like having Netflix because I like stand up. They are the kings of the stand up and having stand up specials.
And I like their original stuff that they have. So
it's Stranger Things.
That's like the one thing that now. Like Netflix will always have original stuff. I think for Disney, when it comes to their original, that scared me. When it comes to their original stuff, it's not going to be as original as something like Stranger Things. A Disney original is going to be Loki. That's not really going to be original.
Yeah, I feel like at some point they will come up with their own thing as a series, but it's kind of hard because like Disney's like, should we make this a series or should we make it a movie first? Should we make it an original movie first? I kind of feel like it doesn't need to be original.
It doesn't, but that's why I think Netflix is sticking right now.
It'll be fresh, a fresh taste from Disney.
Because you have shows that stuck like Orange is the New Black and House of Cards and Stranger Things. You had all these original Netflix shows that are like household names, like people love them. And so, but it took them a few years to get those. So I wonder how long it will take for Disney to actually produce something original that doesn't feel like a Disney Channel show.
Right.
Like we want can Disney make adult content? That's kind of the bigger question. Can they make a House of Cards, or are they not going to try? Are they only going to try to make family stuff?
Right.
Even though they own Fox.
I mean, the darkest thing they've made is Marvel stuff.
And you could argue that that's not really even dark.
Right.
So it will be interesting to see.
As serious as it gets.
It'll be interesting to see once this launches, maybe 3 to 5 years down the road, where it is. What's going on?
Right.
Is cable all streaming now? Is everything just going to combine under Comcast and they're actually the overlord?
I'm excited just to see. Like, I do love the idea that they can just explore all their IPs. I got excited for you because I was like, they could just do a Bugs Life series.
Honestly,
that'd be so cool. Or like a little Hercules series. I'd be down for that. More Lion King stuff.
Well, dude, it's gonna be awesome that like the Hercules show is gonna be on there, and you can just watch all the episodes.
Like, and the Buzz Lightyear spinoff.
My hope, and this is only for me and the Muppet people out there. Disney.
So give it a fresh breath of life.
Well, not even that. Disney only released the first 3 seasons of the Muppet Show back in like the 70s on DVD. There were 5 seasons. Season 4 and 5 never got a release. Why? Nobody really knows why. My hope is that all 5 seasons will be.
You'd assume so.
I assume so because is it that hard? I don't know. Like, you own everything Disney, so just put everything on your streaming service. So I'm sold.
But if they're all there, there's no demand for it.
I don't care.
Supply and demand.
I'm sold. I'm excited for The Mandalorian. I'm excited for the Clone Wars.
And I just love that we have this perfect thing going. Because when we get our new roommate, we're all kind of like splitting everything up.
Yeah.
Because he even talked to me and said that he's going to drop Hulu and get Crunchyroll. Because you're going to be getting an anime with us as well. And it's like, yep, we got everything. I'm keeping Hulu. You'll keep Hulu. Because you're on Sprint, right?
Yeah.
So yeah,
I have Hulu. I have Amazon. I have HBO.
Right.
We all have Netflix. Yeah. I'm pretty sure.
And he's going to drop Netflix because we obviously have it.
And then
he'll have Disney Plus and Crunchyroll.
We all just have it, and we have all of it.
And fuck CBS streaming.
Fuck it. And we don't have to pay for cable at this apartment. So
no TV.
On that note, do you have anything else?
It's all streaming. This was a beefy episode.
We haven't had a news one in a minute. There was some news.
Yeah, we talked about a lot.
So if you guys stuck to the end, awesome.
Yes. Your code word for this week is jelly bean. Easter's around the corner.
Would you like a jelly bean?
Give me a yellow one. I was actually going to ask you to hand me a yellow one because I've been staring the yellows down. Thank you for that soundbite. For those of you that don't know what the code word is, because if anyone's made this, comment down below jelly bean to let us know that you made it this far.
You will get a thumbs up.
I was thinking about that at work today. I was like, should we like give incentive? I was like, we will give a crisp $10 bill to whoever types
don't say that now.
Right? It's not official. But potentially when we are at the level of giveaways, we might do some giveaways.
Oh, hell yeah. And also, since this is coming out on Thursday, we're recording this at
hopefully this is a 2-hour long thing, so hopefully it exports fast enough.
3 a.m. as of right now. We hit 250.
We hit 250.
So
we were going to celebrate 100, but
look out for a celebration video probably next week at some point. Unless
we got to wait for the new roommate.
Unless things move fast and then we just go to 500.
It's been the 4th day in a row of 30 subscribers a day.
Yeah.
So honestly, if it sticks like that, we might have to wait for 500.
It's crazy.
I have to do a little more research since we don't have Twitter or anything yet. I feel like because you can post on YouTube. You can just post stuff.
Yeah.
Like I guess we could have been doing that.
I guess, but we need more people, which we're going to expand. Yeah. We're definitely getting a third person that's going to be living here. And then we'll be having a fourth person that will be living about 20 minutes away that will help us with social media.
Doing some content as well, possibly.
Yes. Possibly adding on...
Dude, honestly, we might be becoming a totally daily YouTube channel.
7 days a week.
So that's exciting, guys.
I can't do it.
We can't do it right now.
No, but we will get there. We will get there. On that note, guys.
Exciting things in the future.
I am excited.
Comment down below the code word.
Jelly beans.
Jelly beans.
This has been Andrew.
And this has been Caleb.
Peace, guys. Bye.